What up, y'all, and welcome back to the channel, Dap Universal. I'm Dap. So, I'm coming back at you with another pick a card reading, and today, I feel like I just ran through that. I'm coming back at you with another pick a card reading, and today, we're looking at how do your friends view you. So this is their perspective, not yours. How do your friends view you, or how would your friends describe you to other people? So interesting. We're gonna be doing some astrology, some rooms, and tarot all in one. It's gonna be a fun little reading. Um, I'm gonna go ahead and show you your piles, so you can go ahead and pick. Take your time. Pick with your third eye, not your first or second eye. You'll find the timestamps in the description with the with the labels there, so you know which one is which: camera, martini, or clock. Or you can even, if you don't want to look at the images, you can go by your sign, but you don't have to go by the sign. You just pick whatever you want. But I put the signs there this time just to kind of like help y'all pick if you need help picking, but you don't have to use that. I also want to take this moment to say thank you so much for booking readings, for sending little tips, and just help, just supporting your boy in this channel, because I do this full time with my readings. So if y'all don't pay me, I don't get paid. But yeah, I just want to say thank you so much. I'm so blessed and grateful for all of y'all. I know we have some new subscribers here, so welcome, welcome, welcome. We keep it chill, keep it fun. I come on live streams every day doing live readings for donations. So come and say hey. But other than that, yeah, go ahead and pick out your piles, and I will see you at your reading. Bye for now. What up, pile number one, and welcome to your reading. Looking at how do your friends view you? How do your friends describe you? Or how would they describe you, right? This is their perspective, not yours. So take it for what it is. We will roll these astrology dice to kind of get a vibe on your personality, maybe get some confirmations on your signs. You don't have to be any of these signs, but you might. You may definitely be a Pisces, Libra, Aries, or Virgo because you chose pile number one. But let's see what comes up. All right, so we have Uranus in the 12th house. So you could be Aquarius. You could be also a Pisces. You could have your Aquarius your Uranus in the 12th house, by the way. Uranus is the energy of somebody who is very unique, someone who just marches to the rhythm of their own drum. And in the 12th house, they may be very kooky, spiritual, weird. That you may be the oddball of the group. Like really, you may be the oddball of the group. You may really not. You may be kind of quirky. You may really love technology, that kind of thing. You may be really into spirituality. You may do it as a job. You may be somewhat of a witch or like a psychic. That's kind of what I'm picking up for you. See what else we got. Out number one. All right, I see the sun. You're very honest. You bring truth and clarity to your friend group. So you may be very intuitive. They may come to you when they ask you for advice or something like that, or get your opinion on things. You do have an interesting, different perspective most of the time. You give them something different, a different way of thinking about things. Also see Lagos. Lagos is a rune. It represents psychic. It represents intuition. You're very intuitive. You may really be psychic. All right, what's that? And you also have Algies. Algies is the rune of protection. You are spiritually protected. Things just don't bother you as much. Things don't affect you as much. Even when people try to, or people go out their way, it's like you just be hopping over these obstacles. Like sometimes not even noticing them. You just kind of float through life at this point. You may not have always been that way, but your friends see you as someone who just floats through life. Like anytime an obstacle comes or a roadblock, you just hop over that bitch. Just easy peasy. All right, so how do pile number one's friends view them? All right, we have the King of Cups, Scorpio energy. Definitely the master of your emotions, emotionally balanced, kind-hearted, very intuitive, maybe even artistic, but definitely psychic. Again, you keep everything emotionally under control when people are around. I feel like you kind of help people sort out their emotions, like your friends anyway. You're like the support system. Even when they don't necessarily want you to be, it's like you just kind of intuitively know what people need. The Two of Pentacles in reverse. Yeah, you have a hard time balancing asking for help though when you need something, or when you feel like you are drained, or like you need a, a shoulder to lean on. You may not always be forthcoming. You may kind of lock your emotions up, or like forget that your friends are there for you too. And they get on you for that sometimes. Like, why didn't you call me? Why didn't you say this? Why didn't you let us know? So you're always there for your friends, but you may not let your friends be there for you, and that's what they kind of say about you. You also have the Ten of Wands in reverse. Yeah, you carry a lot of other people's weight. You want to carry the weight for your friends, especially if they're like struggling. You go above and beyond, sometimes a little bit too far, to be honest with you. Some friends say that you may have been taken advantage of by other friends. The Nine of Wands, and like you don't stop until you feel like you've helped. So you're very persistent. You're very much an honest, loving person, and you feel like it's your calling to kind of help the people that you love. Uranus is a very Aquarian energy, which basically represents friendships and collective consciousness and social groups and all of that. So it's like you thrive when you are in a community. And I think it may have taken you a long time to realize who you can give that beautiful energy to and who you probably shouldn't, because you may have attracted some people who would not reciprocate that, or appreciate how involved you get in your friendships, and they like people who just would just use that good energy, call you whenever they need something, call you whenever they need advice, never ask you how you doing, none of that, almost like it's your job or something. And so like you attract a lot of energy vampires at a certain point. Maybe not now, but at a certain point you have to realize that everyone can't have everyone doesn't deserve to be in your energy like that. Everyone doesn't deserve to have access to you like that if they're not gonna give you access to them. All right, you also have the Strength card. Yes, ma'am. Yes, sir. And the Moon. So you are that's like the sun and the moon. The Strength card and the Moon. You have been through a lot of things and that's where the the source of your intuition comes from. Challenges, trauma. You just seen some stuff. You've been through some stuff. You have been through a lot, and you still keep this optimistic, joyful, like energy with you. You don't like people don't always realize how much you have actually gone through and struggled with, and the trials that you've gone through, because you're still standing, not just standing, but you're still firmly planted on the ground, head up, and grateful and hopeful for the future. You are amazing. Your friends think you are amazing, and that's how they really feel about you, pal number one. Sound off in the comments. Let me know how this resonated. If this resonated, I see Pisces, Leo. Remember, we had Gemini, Neptune. I'm not Gemini, Capricorn, Aries, Scorpio, Virgo. Yeah. Sound off in the comments. Let me know how this resonated. If this resonated, thank you so much. You can book a reading if you would like to. I'm always here for you. If this resonated, if it really hit, send a tip if you can. You know, I do this full time. The only way I get paid is if you pay me. So remember this: if you got spirit, what spirit got you? Blessings, all we do. Bye. What up, pile number 2, and welcome to your reading, looking at how do your friends view you, or how would your friends describe you? This is how they see your personality, how they see your traits, not how you see them, but how they see them. We're gonna roll these dice real quick to see what astrology placements come up. Reading them energetic wise. You don't have to be any of these signs, but you could be a Gemini, Capricorn, Cancer, or a Sagittarius, because you chose this pile. All right, I see North Node in Aries or the first house. So you can have your North Node in the Aries or the first house. North Node is the energy of being very aligned to your path, very aligned to your soul path. And the first house is someone who knows who they are. You know what you came down here to do. You know what you want to do. You seem to be very self-assured. That's how you come across. And a lot of your friends feel like they've known you in a past life, or like it just feels like destiny. Like the people that you meet, even platonically, it feels fated. There's a sense of that. So you may actually have met your soul tribe or soul group. All right, so we have Rido. Well, I dropped it. This is the energy of being in the right place at the right time. It's a rune. You always find yourself at the right place at the right time. You keep it moving also, by the way. You may also love to travel. You may be that friend that likes to plan trips. Go out, have a good time. You like to see the world. You like to be on the town. That kind of energy. All right, so you also have Lilith. Lilith, she cannot be tamed. It's a very dark feminine energy, but not negative. It's just like you are independent. You're independent. You have a smart ass mouth. You're funny. You're sarcastic, and you just have a good time. You don't have to be messed with, and don't mess with you either, because like you will snap back. That's the last thing somebody really want to do is mess with you. They don't know you. What else we got? All right, we have Mercury. You're a smart cookie. You use your noodle. You're a very smart cookie. You may have a college degree. You may be a teacher. You may be working in a field where you have to communicate a lot with people, like customer service, call center work, anything like that, where you're just like speaking a lot, or writing. So you could definitely be a Gemini, Sagittarius, Virgo. All right. How does pile number 2's friends view them? How would they describe pile number 2? All right, we have the Magician. Nice. Resourceful. That's also Mercurian energy. You manifest, baby. Clarified by the Knight of Pentacles. A hard-working manifestor. I won't be surprised if a lot of your friends are co-workers. A lot of your friends have been co-workers, like you met them at work. The Ace of Pentacles. The Sun. Wow. Bottom of the deck is the Devil in reverse. The Five of Wands. You're very competitive, huh? You're very competitive. You are very much the type of person who like excitement. You like you like a little competition. You like to win, is what I'm picking up on. You like to win. You love a good opportunity. Some of your friends may say you're not the best with money though. You may splurge or spend, or like, you know, you just really enjoy the luxuries of things. But you are a very hard worker. But it doesn't seem like money's an issue for you. It's like it comes and it goes. Your whole thing isn't to be like rich, but to have enough money to enjoy yourself. Make sure your bills are paid, but it's like you don't necessarily have like this lust for like money. You have a lust for like experiences and that kind of thing. You want enough money to be able to do what you want to do. The Ace of Pentacles in reverse, so it does kind of say like you may not be the best with money. Clarify that. Yeah, the World in reverse. It comes and it goes. You've been in cycles where like your friends seen you like living right, living like, okay, come on, she in her bag, he in his bag, and then sometimes you may be saying like, hey, let me hold on $20 to payday. Like it is what it is. But you are very much a good time. They see you as a good ass time because you have the Sun. The best thing about you is they see you as the Sun, which is basically a rush of energy. When you're around your friend group, you act like a generator, like somebody who just kind of pumps them up, gas them up. You giving compliments, like you are just glowing. When you having fun, everybody around you having fun. You get invited to all the parties, all the get-togethers because they know you gonna keep it lit. You gonna bring a bottle or something, probably, and you gonna bring the party. Your friends think you are very fun. The Queen of Wands comes up with that, yeah. Confident, fun, fiery, sassy, maybe, funny. You're very funny. Because that all that Mercurian energy and all that fire, you're probably like really hilarious, especially when you're drunk. There is one little caveat though. Some of your friends, I think you also just physically attractive. Because I keep seeing these little hints that give me that with these wands and Lilith. Some of your friends may be a tad bit, wee bit jealous that you get more male attention if you're a female than them. You may get more attention than they get in general, and some of them get a little annoyed. Not like they don't love you, but some people just get a little bit irritated that maybe you just kind of like hog the spotlight or something like that, or it's like you can't help it, but it's like some of your friends kind of like hate being around you when there's like other like say like when they single, if you single, like because you're gonna get all the attention, you're gonna get all the drinks, you're gonna get all the it's like, and it's annoying. So if there's any competition, it may be like it may be like a unspoken competition between you and some of your friends who like want to try to keep up with you because they feel like they have to. You don't feel like you got to keep up with nobody, but some of your friends feel like they got to keep up with you. It's not an ugly envy. It's just a thing. It's a little bit petty, but it's just a thing. But that's really all I got for you. Sound off in the comments if this resonated. Put some purple hearts in the comments if you don't want to type out a full thing, just to send some love. Purple hearts are my favorite. My favorite color is not purple though. If you would like to get a personal reading, let me read you. I'll be honored. Just click the link in the description. Leave a tip if this resonated. If you want to, I'm always accepting this. This is my full-time gig. It's doing readings for you. So like, if y'all don't pay me, I don't get paid. But until next time, guys, remember this. If you got spirit, what spirit got you? Blessings and all we do. Bye. What up, pile number 3, and welcome to your reading, looking at how do your friends view you, or how would your friends describe you from their perspective? How are you coming off? How are you coming across? So first, I want to roll these astrology dice just to kind of see maybe like what your energy is like from their perspective. It could let you know what sign you are. It could be a confirmation, but this is more like reading the personality or the energy. It doesn't have to be the actual sign, but all right. So I see Sun and Cancer or the 4th house. So you could be a Cancer. You could have your Sun in the 4th house. You could be a Leo, right? But what that tells me is like you're somebody that kind of likes to. You like to be comfortable. You like to be at home. You like to be like the responsible friend, the safe friend. You're a little bit like like the caretaker or the mother of the group. Whether you're male or female, you kind of take care of everybody, make sure everyone's good. You have a lot of empathy. People call you for advice. You may have kids. You may have been the first one to have kids in your friend group or something like that. That's just for somebody. All right, what else we got? All right, we have algaes. This is the rune of protection. You are someone that gets called whenever your friends are in trouble. Whenever there's a crisis, whenever there is a conflict, people reach out to you. By the way, you could also be a Leo, Scorpio, Taurus, or an Aquarius. Any fixed sign could be you. Also, the number 4. So there's this interesting dynamic with the number 4. 4 represents stability. It could be Cancer energy, by the way, because it's the 4th house. But 4 represents stability, structure, the rules. It's somebody who is very responsible. So your friends see you as very responsible. All right, and you also have Jibo. Jibo is the rune of love. It's a gift. You like your friends think that you give great gifts, thoughtful gifts. You're a very thoughtful person. You also may be more of an affectionate type of friend. Like you may like to give hugs and like you're just that touchy feely, maybe sentimental type of friend. You may like to take pictures and that kind of thing. One thing is they know that you have a pet peeve about time. Either you're always late or you're always like the one who is angry because everyone else is late. There's something about that. A pet peeve about time. Either you piss them off about being late, or you are anal about people showing up on time. All right, so let's get into the tarot. How does pile number three's friends view them? All right, we have the Tower in reverse. We have the Hermit. All this major arcana. All right, we have the Ten of Cups in reverse. Bottom of the deck is a Chariot. The Three of Wands in reverse. All right. So this Tower in reverse, your friends may see you as kind of bullheaded or like stubborn in a sense. Like even when it's clear to everyone else that maybe you need to kind of move in a different way or change or something like that, you kind of double down a lot of the times and barely miss like a messed up situation. Like like you like your friends could be coming to you telling you like, hey, look, something don't look good. I'm just saying maybe you should do this, and you'd be like, no. And then like at the very last minute you may end up like taking that advice, but you don't want to. It's like you're very stubborn and resistant to change a lot of the times, especially change that you don't facilitate. Like if it's not your choice, you don't like to move. You also don't like it when plans change. It frustrates you. The Knight of Pentacles, yes. You're very slow moving when it comes to change. That's what your friends think about you. That's how they would describe you. Someone who's very practical but very stuck in their ways. You have the Hermit as well that comes up. You're very much a homebody. You may not like to go out that much. You may not necessarily need a huge crowd of people. You kind of keep to yourself and mind your business. But you also have a lot of wisdom. You're also very wise. No matter how old you are, you're like an old soul. The Nine of Cups, and it seems that, and to your friends, anything that you want to get, you seem to manifest it. Like if you speak on something, say, oh, I want to get this house, or I want to get this car, or I want to get this job, or I want to get this thing. It's like give it some time, you show up with it. They think of you as a person of your word. Like you get what you want. The Ten of Cups does come up in reverse, though. It's the positive energy, like how they feel about you or how they see you. With the Death card, you may have. All right, so this is for someone specific, probably not everybody in this group, but like if you're like in a really toxic relationship or a abusive relationship or something like that, and it ended, whether it was on you or whether they broke up with you, whatever happened, it comes up in the positive because like your friends were so tired of seeing you hurt or being mistreated. They know that you have a lot of love, and they know that you deserve a lot better than what you were given. And so I feel like for whoever this is, that relationship is over. Your friends like give a sigh of relief, like, oh my God, thank goodness, because like, girl, I don't know if we be able to mess with you no more. We can't fuck with you if you out here like, like with that. It's like they're almost like on the verge of like, I don't know if we can take it. We can't just sit here and watch you get like mistreated. It's hard to watch, but there was an abrupt change or a breakup or a new start, and they're so happy about that. So that's the confirmation for somebody. And family members too. They were so tired of seeing you getting mistreated. You also have Judgment in reverse. People feel comfortable coming to you because even though you are stuck in your ways, you do not judge. You do not judge. You do not judge. You let people be. And you may give them advice or you may give them a little bit of understanding and meet them halfway, but you never really just judge people. I see the Chariot that comes up. You have a very strong will with Three of Wands in reverse. You're the type of person that keeps going and go for whatever it is that you want to achieve, despite the fact whether you know if it's gonna come in or not. Whether you're sure it's gonna manifest, you don't know. You're gonna go for it. You take a risk sometimes. You're very practical, but you do take a risk when it comes down to your goals. You will persist, even if you don't see any progress in the beginning. Like you will keep going until you do. Your friends see you as a very inspiring person. Like you're a friend that holds weight, and you're a friend that is meaningful in a lot of people's lives, and they loved you. But that's all I got for you, pile number 3. Sound off in the comments if this resonated. You can always book a personal reading if you would like. Thank you for y'all who tipped in advance. Go ahead and thank you in advance. Thank you so much. If it hit, feel free to let me know. Put little purple hearts in the comments. But until next time, guys, remember, if you got spirit, what spirit got you? Blessings, all we do. Bye.